You're making it look too easy. It's only a bit of uphill. It's Tuesday, July 23rd, at 10 o'clock in the morning, and the owner of the Leopard U refuge, ouch, fly got me, told us, yeah, go the path of the ancients, it's really nice. Well, it dumped us on the edge of a limestone hillside, and oh, we're doing this so you don't have to. This is awful. Whatever you do, don't go the way of the ancient ones. This sucks. Nice little chapelle. It's hot outside, but nice and cool inside here. So Philippe tells us that this is one of the few alpages that makes their own Beaufort straight from the cow's milk, whereas most of the Beaufort is made from milk gathered in collectives, and so they all taste the same. This one, however, is unique, so we have to check it out. Beaufort. Fond du Beaufort. Beaufort de l'été avec une année. Une année? Oui. Une année. D'accord. C'est merveilleux le Beaufort. Amazing story. We were coming out the buvette at Fromagerie Rita after leaving Vanoise, or Pralognan-la-Vanoise, and this woman said to us, "It's Richard and Patsy." And I looked at her and I click, 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 click through my mental Rolodex of all the pretty young women we'd met so far on this trail, and I came up with a blank. And she said, "It's Doreen and Dido." I was like, no way. We'd met then, well, we'd actually shared a small bedroom in the Italian Dolomites when we were doing the Alta Via 1 in September 2015. And we shared several meals together. So it was just such a surprise to run into them just outside the Vanoise. They were doing a loop around the Vanoise Park, something we did in 2009, I think it was. Wow, it's a small world. So this is a mobile milking station. The cows are all waiting in line on the left of the green truck to be milked. When they've been milked, they come out all happy on the right hand side. Never seen that before. Over here is the refuge Bickley Bosset. Right to Patsy.
8117 feet.
And in the distance over there we can still see snow-covered Mont Blanc. And coming around here, the mountain, which one? That one in the middle. Point de l'Observation. And then over here, receding glaciers. And over in the distance there, the col we have to cross tomorrow. It's Tuesday, July 23rd, 7:30 p.m. and we found a camp spot that would meet the Martine seal of approval. It's beautiful over here. Really nice, no wind, water, hidden from everything. Super. Here comes Shortcut, labouring her way up the hill on the way to the highest point on the GR5, whose name I can't remember. What's the name of the col?
1,000 feet.
Yeah, what's the name of the col?
Collier or something.
And there's Mont Blanc in the background. There's our objective. It's the Col de Chavière, the highest point on the GR55. I should explain that we followed the GR5 instead of the 5 because the GR55 is a higher level variant of the GR5, and we wouldn't be over the hills if we didn't follow those higher level variants. There's Shirty with Mont Blanc in the background. Yay, Philippe! Ooh. I wiped out coming up here. I stepped on a rock and it slid and I went with it about 10 feet.
Wow! Are you okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Good.
Hey, donkey.
Plus rapide que Maps. Ouais, le panneau il a dit dans le Charente combien de temps? On a déjà marché apparemment 2h30.
Donkey stops for a bite to eat.
Tout le réseau? Ouais. On a marché 2h30, il reste 40 minutes. Vous donnez 2 heures, il y a un quart d'heure, ok. 2h30.
Hey, why didn't we think of this?
On a marché 1h30. Voilà.
Like all these people traveling with a donkey, and we're our own donkeys.
So much water coming out.
Yeah, big waterfalls here off the GR5. Coming from way up there. Last of the snow melt. Martine explained to us that the French are patriotic, yeah, but these red, white, blue markers actually denote the boundary of the national park. Never miss an opportunity to fill up with cold water. Yeah, we learned from the PCT. And here we got the tricolore. Liberté, égalité, fraternité. It's just like being home. We're back on the 5 again. But not Interstate 5, the Grand Randonnée 5. Grand Randonnée 5. We're off the 55, the higher route. The GR5 isn't all great views and awesome campsites. The descents in particular are brutal, huh?
Hot.
Well, it's hot, yeah. This is the heat wave. The high at the bottom is supposed to only reach 83 Fahrenheit, so it's much better than a lot of the country.
Need to shower every day here.
But yeah, whew, can't tell. But these descents are steep and slippery. Bad. And they're long too, like 6,000 feet. It's crazy. Ah, good shortcut. Shortcut.
Where's my Uber? Where's my Uber when they need him?
We're following a pilgrimage route here, the Pilgrimage de Charmey, with all these scenes depicting the death of Christ. Yeah, it looks like the Saint-Jacques shell. On the GR5, almost as bad as the long descents are the long ascents, especially the ones that follow the road. It's only a short way, but yeah, it's not the best trail, not by a long way. This is the end of our pilgrimage, Notre Dame de Charmey. The inside of Notre Dame de Charmey with the Black Virgin. Zoom in.
From the 7th century,
Oh yeah.
according to the book. The church built in the 14th century.
The Climb to Val Fraser's one of the stops, or one of the climbs rather, on the Tour de France. And we walked up here. Hey, hey, hey! Mountain dogwood, and right next to it, check it out, it's a larch tree. There's a whole bunch of larches around here. Didn't recognise them at first because they're not electric yellow. Et voilà! Celui-ci, c'est la Pont de la Fonderie. Hey. with larches. Nice. There's a picturesque little village on the French-Italian border. Vallée de Grange de la Vallée des Trois, or something like that. San Giacomo. I guess we're in Italy now. Nice little church. There's a shortcut. Oh yeah, very nicely painted and everything. Huh. Yeah, here's a good view of the Torres Alpini, or Re Maggi, below which we ate lunch at a refuge. The Refugio I Re Maggi. Bella, bella. Here we go. This trail is surrounded by larches. Really pretty. We got sprinkled on a little bit of rain. Nothing serious. But according to the forecast, rain is coming. We'll have to see how much. But we're no strangers to rain.
And we don't need a shower very often.
Yeah, well, we booked a hotel room in Briançon for tomorrow night, so no sweat. Patsy's being followed by her friend the goat. He likes you. Get her on the butt. The shortcut the shepherd. Oh, this is really being washed out. Just like that place on the Camano Cordo. Sheesh. What a mess. On and off raining slightly too. No problem for us.
Buongiorno.
Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, July 26th, about 8 in the morning, and we're heading to Briançon.
Italy.
No, we're in France.
In France again?
Yeah. Yeah, so we're headed to Briançon. The city is in a part was fortified by Vauban in the late 17th century. It's a really beautiful city, at least the inner part, the old part. But yesterday was an eventful day. We stopped for lunch at Refugio I Re Maggi, which, as it sounds, was in Italy. And between there and Briançon, there are 3 variants to the GR5, 2 of which are high level. And initially we were thinking of doing the first high level route that does cross into Italy before kind of swinging back around into France. But I'd run out of gas. I'd run out of isobutane, and so I tried to get some isobutane at the Refugio, and the guy said, no, you got to go to Nevache. Well, the first high-level variant doesn't go through Nevache, and he said, well, so I decided, well, yeah, okay, we'll do the second high-level variant instead. So we came down, I got my isobutane cylinder in Nevache, and then we decided to camp just south of the town. And then a thunderstorm started, and it rained quite heavily. And the thunderstorm lasted about 8 hours. At 3 in the morning, when I got out of the tent, I could see the lightning flashing over in the direction of that first high-level variant that we would have taken. So, had I not run out of isobutane, we'd have been in deep shit. We'd have been up there somewhere in the midst of all that lightning again. Saved by the gas.
So, we're still alive, so we can walk some more?
Yeah, we'll have to walk another day. Looking forward to getting to Briançon, where I booked a room in an auberge in the heart of the medieval city. So that should be fun.
And there are larches all over here, just like in Washington State. It'll be
And
beautiful in the fall.
oh yeah, and our friend Martina is joining us again either tonight or tomorrow morning. So we're looking forward to seeing her again, more adventures.
Hey, Martine!
So we'll catch you down the trail. Oh, it's nice up here.
Yeah, nice.
Beautiful day again after all that thunderstorm yesterday.
Only lightning and no thunder. That was weird.
No, that was late at night. It was thunder and then no lightning at first. Here we are at the Lac du Cristal. We climbed about 2,000 feet already this morning in less than 2 hours. So we're doing great. We've still got another 2,500 feet to climb there, so we'll see how we're doing after that. And then it's 6,000 feet down to Briançon. Oh, this is one of the military barracks, or machine gun posts. And well, it's got a nice floor. It's fairly clean inside. And it's watertight. You could sleep in here, no problem. And from the outside, yeah, I mean, it's not the Ritz, but it would work. We're looking over to the GR5, snow-covered peaks, but they're all cloud-covered too. And there goes Shorty, leading the charge towards Briançon. 1:30 in the afternoon. We're about 7,000 feet in the middle of this long 5,000 foot descent to Briançon. It's quite nice in the forest here. Shady at least. Could be a lot hotter. Yeah, it's going to be hot down there, that's for sure. Here's the Fort des Cellettes above Briançon. According to Google, we're 15 minutes away from our place for the night. And there's the old part of Briançon. Yeah, it's really cute. I think we're lucky to find a place in there that was reasonably priced.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Way better than Koenigsberg.
Yeah. Well, this is cool. We're coming into Briançon, the medieval city, just like real tourists. Woohoo! We're kind of happy to be here. Heading into the Port de Pignerol. Oh yeah, this is cool. It's been a long time since we were here. You have to be careful not to fall into the ditch. This has to be one of the prettiest towns in France, at least the old part. And here's our place, Auberge de la Paix. So pay. No. Auberge in the countryside. So, what have we got here?
It's a lamb shank. I don't know how to say it in French.
Mouton, no. Mouton?
Mouton.
A mouton?
Confit d'agneau, je crois.
Yeah, onion, oui.
Agneau, right. It's a little mouton.
Ah! And a vegetarian burger.
With eggs.
Oh, with eggs, with omelette. Okay.
Yum.
And it's beautiful here, huh? So, bon appetit.